To the channel, everybody. As you can see, we're having a bit of an upgrade. There's our faces now. You can see the faces that match our beautiful voices. So you've got me, Callum and Connor, and we thought, you know, with a big video like this, let's get into a big subject. We're going to do our footballing hot takes, our unpopular opinions. We're going to piss a few people off, but that's fine. Right, my first hot take, I've said it to you before and I've said it in videos. It's about Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Here we go.
Okay.
I don't think he's world class.
You're mental.
I don't think he's world class.
You're mental.
So I don't think he's world class.
You don't think he's world class?
But he's done it now in two different positions. Central mid.
In my opinion, yeah.
Right back.
He's no different performance-wise than James Ward-Prowse.
Nah.
I'm ready to walk out.
No, genuinely.
I'm ready to
think
walk
about
out.
it. Think about it. He can't defend. Neither can Ward-Prowse. They're both.
This season he's shown he's going to defend.
He's been better.
I feel like you're stereotyping him a bit. Where from last season, where he couldn't defend. You're right, but now if you're watching this, I think he's been much better.
But to me, his play style is he's good at free kicks and he's good at corners. What's James Ward-Prowse good at? Free kicks and corners. Okay. I think if you put Ward-Prowse in the same position, you get the same level of performance.
Nah.
People just like him because he's an academy product. That's actually the only reason for me.
Okay.
But that's why I think Trent's overrated. I don't think he's world class.
So you're ignoring the numbers. You're ignoring
absolutely everything.
I think Ward-Prowse will get the same numbers.
So you're
in the same system.
So if you're telling me people wouldn't target Ward-Prowse, I know people target Trent anyway, but they get way more joy out of Ward-Prowse at right back than they would at Trent.
I just think they play the same style, pretty much. I just don't think Trent's an elite right back.
Okay, so
not generation.
what about that Calvin Ramsey coming in? Do you think he's better than Trent already, or?
I'm not really a Liverpool fan, so I wouldn't know.
No.
Okay.
I'm just going off what I've seen and what I've heard. The numbers are great. Don't get me wrong. The numbers are great. This is opinionated.
What you've heard.
This is opinionated and what I've seen. Whenever I see Trent, he's getting absolutely destroyed
By top wingers in the league.
He's not
again, but that was years ago.
I know,
That's what I'm talking about now.
You talk about this season, right?
Like,
he goes against Doku. He goes against anyone. What top tier? Of course.
Yeah.
But everyone in the league gets done by them.
Yeah,
especially with social media now as well. Everyone gets memes. You see it everywhere.
Maybe that's not helping my judgment.
The only person in the league that can probably deal with that is Walker.
Yeah, which is why Connor put Walker first in his right backs.
Yes. Check it out.
Not a controversial video over there.
Yeah.
He just gets hyped because Liverpool fan. Anything that comes out of Liverpool.
He gets in England squad over Ward-Prowse.
Yeah, true. But I feel like if he got put in centre mid, maybe not. Like I don't know.
I just can't believe that of all people be comparing to Ward-Prowse. I get it. Obviously, they're both good at set pieces, but. He's not a defender.
I just think you get the same level of performance.
No, you don't. Jesus.
There
is a reason they play.
Please do your
There's a reason one of them plays for West Ham and one of them plays for Liverpool.
Yeah, exactly.
Fair enough. But in my opinion, this is opinionated.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think him and Ward-Prowse are not too.
Alright. Do you want to go with your one first?
You had some outrageous opinions. So I want
to I said this to Connor the other day, this one, and it was if Jack Wilshere didn't get injured so much, he'd be one of the top 10 best midfielders.
No, he's over. Again, it's Arsenal fans. Anything that comes out of Arsenal, they love overhyping.
No. The amount of potential that guy had. And even if you go back to when he was 18 against Barcelona, where he ran the show against the midfield of Xavi, Iniesta, Busquets at the age of 18, right?
Yeah.
I get it. It was one game.
Yeah.
But if he didn't get the ACL injury, he consistently performed, no?
But
he got consistent before the injury.
I feel like with Wilshere, it wasn't more about, I'd say, technique. He was good. He had the good technique.
I thought technically he was really good.
In that game against Barca, it was more about hard work. It was more about just pressing, getting the ball back, all that stuff, which I feel like
it proved that he was a really good box to box before the ACL.
Yeah.
I don't even think personally, without the injury, he'd be top 10 English midfielder. Let alone top 10 in the world.
No, I think Premier League.
I mean, you got your Lampards, your Gerrards, Joe Cole.
Skulls.
Yeah, Skulls.
Wilshere was good, but again, is it English clap?
Yeah, there is that.
There is a lot of English hype, which is another one.
And if he'd have stayed in Arsenal, do you think they would have won more towards like the end of the
I reckon he probably would have moved.
Yeah.
I reckon that a top team.
He's Arsenal through and through, to be fair. Like,
he is,
under
but then
if
say he kept carrying on and he kept performing, what's the likes of Barca, Real Madrid at the time not taking him?
Yeah, but
it's a sort of 50-50 with that because you don't know because of injuries. You know what I mean? You can say he could have been really good, but obviously the injuries you'll never know.
Yeah.
So I think that's more down to the comments for that one.
Yeah.
If what they think personally.
Again, I just think he was just a normal midfielder. He just done the job.
That's because of ACLs, but I don't know.
But
that's my opinion. I thought he was really good.
An Arsenal fan will agree with you, but any rational fan. So I think Connor, your first hot take?
My first hot take is Nicolas Otamendi is the most underrated centre backs in the world.
Ooh.
I'm not saying
Right now?
No, just in the past 10 years, whatever.
I can't say I watched too much of Otamendi to even comment.
Okay.
I'm
not saying he's one of the best in the world. I'm not saying he's the best. Like, he's not.
No.
I'm just saying he's one of the most underrated. You never hear mentions of Otamendi in centre back talks in Premier League and all that stuff. I'm not saying he's the best Premier League defender. I'm just saying he's very underrated and underspoken.
Do you think it was because he had 1.5 decent seasons at City?
What about the World Cup? What about the Copa America?
Yeah, true, maybe.
That one Copa America they won.
One World Cup, one Copa America, 2 Premier Leagues, 1 Europa League with Porto, 1 FA Cup, 4 League Cups with City, 4 Portuguese titles with Porto. I think he might have been at Benfica as well.
He was at Valencia as well, wasn't he?
Well, I think he was one of their key players in the World Cup as well. Handled it really well, big games. And he's a shithouse as well, you know what I mean? He gives it
all Argentines.
Yeah, exactly.
He's what Romero
was. That's why I think a lot of people slate him, because he can be very reckless sometimes. He has these games where, you know, his judgment isn't all there, but I feel like he was immense in that 17-18 season with City. Scored big goals. Obviously, I'm a City fan, so there might be a little bit of bias to this, but I just feel like he's one of the most underrated. You know, he was on, I think he's 33, 34 in the World Cup, and he was one of their best defenders. So
yeah,
I just feel like he's had that longevity as well now. I think obviously he only kicked on really when he got to City. He was good at Valencia, but you know what I mean, you can't really become a legend at Valencia.
Was he a Pep Guardiola signing?
Yeah,
he was. He was one of his first ones, wasn't it?
Oh no, 15-16, Pellegrini. Pellegrini came in, and then City came in the season after Guardiola. But yeah, I just feel like he's very underrated and very underappreciated as well. But for my first hot take is Otamendi is one of the most underrated centre backs in Europe. Okay.
Well, I wouldn't say mine's so much of a hot take. I think it's just more of a opinion that.
That's what hot takes are.
Or just what everyone has it, but I think the standard of officiating is the worst it's ever been.
Oh yeah, that's not even hot.
Yeah, I'd say.
And I think it is. People moan about how bad it is in the Premier League. I'm going to go that the lower leagues officiating is a lot worse than.
I mean, yeah, you'd obviously know. You'd obviously know that because you watch more lower league games. You're a Millwall fan, but. I feel like it's a more popular opinion now, especially with VAR.
Yeah, I think
social media.
I feel like ever since VAR came in, it's got worse.
Yeah,
and I don't know how that.
It has, because when you don't have VAR, you sort of think, oh yes, human error, maybe you didn't see it or whatever. But now there's literally no excuses for fouls to be called, handballs and all that. And if they still get it wrong, yeah, it's ridiculous.
They still get it wrong.
And do you think VAR would benefit in lower leagues then, or do you think it would become?
It's not worse.
No, it would. It make it. I'll be honest. I think it will make it worse. Just I agree. Like, it has helped in some instances.
Yeah.
But there's instances where like you'll miss a foul. And then, because it's the next phase of play, it doesn't matter the foul.
I just feel like it's, say when you get like a foul or whatever, people concentrate on that so much, and it's maybe even like players on the field don't even notice it. You know what I mean? Say if there's like little like come off the elbow or something, or whatever, no one noticed it, game continues, and then VAR scrutinises that one little thing, and it's like, no one even saw that on the pitch. No one appealed for that on the pitch.
No.
And now you're bringing it to the VAR, and there's no need to.
To be fair, in their defence, and I don't like defending officials because half of them are complete idiots. But
all of them are.
You've got they go by the book. So even if it's a
by the book as well.
Yeah, but they have to. It's sort of their job.
Yeah.
Like you said, they focus on the little things too.
Yeah, I see a lot of Everton as well. I watch a lot of their games. And
Honestly,
some of the officials.
Wolves are the worst for it as well.
I feel so sorry.
I think there was a stat the other day that the most penalised, something like that.
Most gone against.
Gary O'Neill said he's sick of apologies from the PGMO.
Yeah.
Because obviously Wolves ain't in a bad position, right?
Yeah.
But a couple of decisions can mean the difference between safety and relegation.
It's not the point, though, is it? Really, it shouldn't be where you are in the table. It's just, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter.
But
yeah.
So I think the standard officiating is the worst.
I don't think that's a hot take.
So my next one is Didier Drogba is not a top 10 Premier League striker. That's what I think.
Agree.
Yeah, I think. So I feel like a lot of people see the big moments and they go, "Callum doesn't agree." No.
I don't know.
I feel like people concentrate on the big moments, and when you look at the big moments, they're cup games.
Yeah, but
they're not Premier League moments.
Yeah, if we go off big moments, bloody Kai Havertz had the Ballon d'Or.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't go off big moments. You've got to go off like whole season.
Goals against Luton.
Yeah. But like you think like Aguero, Shearer, Henry,
Yeah.
clinical
Van
players.
Persie, Rooney. You can name
You
quite
can easily name 10 before Drogba.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
But,
I've got 10 ahead of all I think about.
Right, we
There's
go.
no stat. Statman Connor, mate.
I've got Shearer,
Yeah.
Kane,
Yeah.
Aguero,
Yeah.
Rooney,
Yeah.
Van Persie,
Yeah.
Thierry Henry,
Yeah.
Eric Cantona,
Yeah.
Michael Owen,
Yeah.
Van Nistelrooy,
Yeah.
Andy Cole. I didn't really watch too much of Andy Cole, but I've seen
He's one of the most underrated strikers.
174 Premier League
So
goals.
underrated.
And Dennis Bergkamp.
Yeah, that's not egregious.
But people seem to, he's got that goal against Bayern. You know what I mean? He won it in the FA Cup against Portsmouth, last minute goal.
Yeah.
I think they're so blinded by what happened in the Champions League.
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
I think, now you name that.
Yeah.
But to be fair, that was a big moment for Chelsea.
And when you look at Premier League as well, if you see his numbers compared, like season in, season out, he'd be lucky if he gets over 20 league goals in a Premier League season.
I saw a stat somewhere. Correct me if I'm wrong, comments.
Yeah.
But I think he only reached double digits like twice or once.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like you think Aguero's numbers, Kane's numbers, all them strikers there.
Just go on Kane's numbers alone. It will, again, English bias, but he is at levels above what Drogba was.
Oh, yeah, definitely. There's midfielders who are above Drogba.
I'd say that there's wingers as well.
Yeah, we're not saying he's a bad player.
No.
We're definitely not saying that. It's just the way Chelsea fans talk about him.
And you see defenders as well saying he's probably their hardest one he's come up against. So he's just so strong, so fast. But it's that consistency over a 38 game season.
He was in his prime,
Yeah, it's just that consistency. 38 game season, he's never had it. He's only I'm not saying he picks and chooses moments, but it seems like he does.
When he does
big games.
But when he does pick his moments, they're big moments. They're crucial moments.
Yeah. He's a Chelsea legend, but not top 10 Premier League for me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's my hot take.
If people disagree with that, I think they need to rewatch.
Get yourself checked.
I mean, hopefully I hope with the people I named to prove that he is.
I think
he isn't, sorry.
We won't in this video, but we could probably name 20 poor Drogba.
Yeah,
I'd say 15. I'd say 15.
I'd say
he's top 20 striker.
I'd say 15.
I'd say top 15. Yeah. I looked at the list, like a few players, and I think he's just below that top 10.
I'll have Marouane Fellaini over him. I'm joking.
Right.
Oh yeah, see.
Right, so on to
I'm waiting for this.
my big hot
By
take.
the
way, he's been big in his
I've been researching this, and if you know me, research is a big thing. I think, personally, Mourinho is a better manager than Pep.
Jesus.
Nah.
I've got stats. I've got stats.
Yeah, go on.
Right, so we all know Porto 2004.
Yes.
The Champions League.
Yes.
Yeah, incredible achievement.
I've written it down. I've got so many notes.
Yeah, go on.
This guy has pages.
I have pages. Let me try and find it. Right, so adjusted for inflation.
Okay.
Right. Chelsea 2004 now is different.
We've got a banker here, but
Just, mate.
yeah, there.
So
go on.
Porto's squad that won the Champions League
Yeah.
Yeah.
were worth 257 million.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Man City's squad that won the Champions League
Yeah.
was worth
Right. Before you
No.
say that,
No.
right?
I don't agree with that already.
The market value was totally different back then than it
That's
is
why I
now.
said adjusting for
So you're
inflation.
telling me Ricardo Carvalho ain't an 80 million defender in today's market?
Wasn't
No, I know
Deco
what you
part?
mean, but
Wasn't
I'm just-
Deco part?
Yeah,
of that
Deco as well.
He was a
Tell me
£100
they
million
ain't
player.
60,
That
70
was
million
before they
already.
knew who Deco was.
No, but
No, but then he goes and wins
You
the
can't
Champions
adjust
League.
it.
He's automatically a
you
£100
can't
million
adjust it to
player.
time periods and just go, oh yeah, this player was good. Deco is 60. He went to Chelsea after, I swear, didn't he?
Yes.
If that was today's market, he'd be going 60, 70 million. Same with Carvalho. I
He's
think Carvalho
that-
even more, 80, 90
I'm
million.
just going off the numbers.
That's
No, but I'm just arguing.
I don't. That doesn't is irrelevant in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, go on. Any
So
more?
in their group,
Yep.
so Porto, who were not like a massive team, but they weren't a tiny team. They was,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah. They finished second in a group with Real Madrid
Yep.
Yeah.
and 2004 Marseille. They were a good team in 2004 Marseille.
Ish.
They've
What team? What players there?
I can't really remember.
Exactly.
I can't remember.
You can't tell
But
me a
Marseille
good
were a
sign
good
and
team
not-
They
in
probably had a
2000.
young Drogba. I think Drogba was at Marseille before he went to Chelsea. He might have had a young
he was,
Drogba.
They scored the second most goals in the tournament.
Okay, that's good.
Only top by Monaco.
But also,
Yeah,
you've got to
but
take into consideration
look
the
at how
games
far
played.
they've got
Yeah,
into the tournament.
that's what I'm. Yeah, but
Yeah.
go on.
Let me guess.
So
Second
the-
place got the most.
This was their run-in, right? So they beat Man United in round 16.
Right.
2004
That's a
Man
big
United.
achievement at the
Yeah,
time. Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. They beat
Remember
Leon.
the- remember the
in the
Mourinho.
final.
Leon. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were a good team in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
By the way,
Janine,
semi-final was Deportivo La Coruña. They shouldn't have got there, Deportivo. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
They weren't
so
actually that good.
They
So.
covered that, and then also they beat the top goal scorer of Monaco 3-0 in the final.
Yeah.
So
So
they were 50 to 1 odds to win the Champions League that year.
Okay.
Man City were probably what, second favourite?
Yeah, but we're second favourite every time because we've got that squad value. What about when Guardiola won his first Champions League when he had all them La Masia graduates? You know, your Xavis, your Iniestas, Busquets.
Yeah,
I don't think Busquets was there.
Did he have money when he was at Barcelona? No.
I think he inherited another squad with Rijkaard.
Pep inherits squads and has money. Mourinho
did Mourinho not do that when he go Chelsea?
No, but I meant inherit squad as in it's not his squad. Not inherit squad as in buy loads of players.
To me, Pep just I don't know. If I was asking
Pep the serial
manager
winner,
to get me
apparently just inherit squads.
He does.
Can I just say the squad he got given?
So the squad he got given at Bayern, that was world class.
Yeah.
The team he got given at City, world class. But
there's a reason he's gone into that world class team because he's a world class manager. He's not like he's been chucked in at the deep end.
He played 24 games together against each other. Pep's won 12.
Yeah.
So it's quite outstanding.
Yeah.
But here's just some stats.
Yeah.
Mourinho, he holds the record for unbeaten games in the Premier with 79.
Okay. Yeah.
All right.
With a less talented squad than what Pep's got. I know the competition level is probably different now.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
There's only about go on. Yeah.
I just want to say,
Okay.
Mourinho has spent just over $1 billion over his whole career.
Okay.
Right. Pep spent that just at City.
Yeah, but
yes, but oh my god.
So what I'm saying is, Mourinho, in my opinion, does more with less utensils.
But now you've got a discount.
He had money at Chelsea.
Yeah, no, you've got a discount that season from 2004 when he started being a manager to when because Pep wasn't around then, and as you said, inflation.
Pep was a player.
Yeah, you're getting the maximum you're spending from 2004 to 2009 or whatever, whenever Pep started in, is about 20 million on a player, 15 million.
And it's even if
you can't compare.
So say Mourinho's prime back then, right, when he won the Champions League, he came into it now. Would he still not have that money?
Depends what team he's with.
And also,
he went to Chelsea, he's gone to United, he's gone to a lot of big teams at Roma. He would have spent the exact same as Pep.
Actually, I've got a stat for that. So, you know Mourinho won the Conference League with Roma?
Yeah.
Their squad worth was 335 million.
Remember it's Conference League, so not
Conference League. I know.
Yeah, cool.
But you've got to count it. So he got to that final and won that final, spending less than 100 mil. He spent 85 mil.
That was just in January.
Guardiola...
You can't do.
Guardiola spent more than double that on 2 players.
Yeah, but that's
because oh my god.
Right, can I say my point here? Because
I get what you're saying.
No, you don't. That stat is just so bad because Roma, as you said, inherited that squad. He them players wasn't his players. So he had the likes of, I think he brought Tammy. Did he bring Tammy Abraham?
He brought Tammy, yeah.
He brought Tammy Abraham. Brought Chris Smalling. But all them players were already there. Lorenzo Pellegrini was already there. I think Mancini Gianluca Mancini was already there. Bought Rui Patricio there. That was a good signing.
Yeah,
but a lot of their big players were already there. El Shaarawy I think was there as well before he got there.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Pep's bad.
No, but you're saying he spent less. That's your point. He spent less, but he didn't have to spend a lot. A, because it was the Conference League, and B, because he already had a decent squad to begin with.
And free Roma don't have money.
Yeah, exactly, and they can't afford to spend that much. I'll guarantee if Roma had way more money, he'd have spent way more.
Oh, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
Potentially.
He'd done it at Chelsea.
It's not because he wanted to spend less, or he had to spend less, because Roma can't compete with the big dogs in terms of money.
That's just personally, and of course we can't ignore the defensive record that Mourinho achieved at Chelsea.
That was 15 goals.
15 goals.
Yeah, that's. I agree with that.
Obviously,
I just feel like he's just fallen off so.
Oh yeah, he has.
Tottenham, Man United, he was awful. He won the Europa League.
It's because of his standard of his tactics in football is so outdated now.
Yeah, about a lot of managers.
Yeah.
I just feel Mourinho does more.
I just think in terms of the money, you can't really, because Pep didn't start in 2002 or 3 or whatever. He didn't start then, and the money was so low. And then he starts in 2010 when money starts to pick up. And obviously at City, he has spent a lot. I'm not denying that he has spent so much, but
so have other City bosses.
Yeah, exactly. But
that's just my opinion. I prefer Mourinho as a manager. Just Mourinho is more reliable with less at his disposal.
Yeah, I just feel like we haven't seen that from Pep yet, so we can't really compare him with that.
No, but
I'd like to see him at a lower club.
If I was let's just say, for example, I was to want to bring my team up from League 2 to Prem, I'm more likely to hire Mourinho than Pep.
Okay, but
I trust him more.
Yeah, but then if you want to win.
If you want to win,
I get what you're saying.
Pep's standard of football right now fits in every division.
He's changed the Premier League.
Oh yeah,
like when Pep come in, I don't remember any team playing out from the back. Building it out. Can you name me a team that done that before Pep come? Because I can't.
Apart from Barcelona, which he was the manager of.
Yeah.
From Bayern, who was the
I mean
manager.
Premier League teams.
Oh, Premier League, no.
Yeah, exactly. And then,
everyone's adapted from Pep.
Look at Brighton. Look at
Arsenal.
You
look at any team. You look at how a lot of teams that get relegated come back up.
Yeah.
Play.
Just play. They're playing.
But then again,
Burnley play it.
Yeah.
And again,
Burnley play it.
Mourinho did kind of break up the old school title monopoly.
What do
you think about it?
Oh, as in Man United.
Before
Arsenal,
it was just Man United and Arsenal. He came in through Chelsea into mixed maiden.
Was that not money? Chelsea money 2004.
Then Man United had the money. Arsenal had that money back then.
Yeah. Okay.
So again, that's the.
He had the competition. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just think Mourinho had more competition at the time compared to say Pep at Bayern.
Okay.
On that bombshell, guys, let us know what you think down in the comments below.
I'd say put your own hot takes so that we can do a whole video reacting to them.
Yeah, we should do that.
Yeah,
we should do that.
So put them in the comments, your hot takes, we'll react to them.
Sounds good.
They can't be worse than ours.
According to these,
you
they're
never
worse
know.
than me.
Yeah.
So,
There'll probably be a few out there. I know.
Probably.
Looking at you.
But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the new setup. We're going to do more like this, more face cam stuff. We call it face cam stuff. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you next one, guys. See you later.